Hi, my name is Maggie Jolowski. I'm the Director of Advocacy with Sickle. Today, this presentation is about community-based participatory research for patient preference data. Many other staff members from Sickle have spoke today, so I won't spend too much time on this slide. You all know who we are. Some background information is that Pfizer came to Sickle with a request to partner for a patient preference survey. For this project, Pfizer was the project lead and led survey development. Sickle were project advisors, so we provided recommendations, and then we led recruitment and dissemination. The use of this data will help Pfizer design clinical trials. This information is also helpful for Sickle, though, as we develop our advocacy efforts and align conversations such as what is patient-centered, what is valuable to the community, with what matters most to the community. So background information is that together we partnered to develop a patient and caregiver preference study. The aim of this survey was to understand patient preference information, which means what features of sickle cell treatments matter most to individuals with sickle cell and their caregivers. The method was a web-based survey that was fielded from February to April 2022. The survey was designed using point allocation questions. So participants were asked to review a set of 5 or 6 items. We have a sample survey question on the top right, and they were asked to assign 100 points total across each set. Points would be indicating their preference. The sample size was 49 respondents, and on the right, you'll see the breakdown. 26 of those individuals were people living with sickle cell disease, and 23 of them were caregivers. This slide shows the study findings according to the importance score, so indicating what items were most important across patient respondents and caregiver respondents. The full set of importance scores are included on the summary report, which is on Sickle's website. Pfizer has put together a lay summary that is disseminated through Sickle, and this will detail more information about each of these items and what the importance score was. Today, we'll be talking about the community's role in this project, and we'll begin with the recruitment strategy. Sickle led the recruitment strategy and developed a community-based recruitment strategy, utilizing our partnership with community-based organizations, and we have the 5 organizations listed here on the right. We had formed a new model of recruitment that utilized their expertise in connections across the community and enabled community health workers or social workers to act as a bridge between the research and patients. So Sickle conducted train the trainer sessions with each CBO, and we talked to them about recruitment and what the specifics of this survey. We also provided prompts and training materials in order to facilitate the CBO's outreach. During those conversations, we talked with them about how we could prioritize recruitment of participants from diverse subgroups. Specifically, we are looking to recruit from underrepresented communities or those who are often missing from data in research. So we were leveraging these frontline community experts and their work in the field to help us improve the ability to recruit these subgroups. So after we conducted this research project, we did evaluate our ability to reflect diversity of the population. And specifically, we paid attention to those who we feel are often missing or underrepresented in research. Often, these are those subgroups that have faced the greatest health challenges, and they're not adequately represented in our clinical research studies. And so for this, we utilized a set of indicators to evaluate across 3 major areas, including reach, engagement, and adoption. So overall, we were looking what was our overall success on meeting recruitment goals, what was our success in recruiting participants from various subgroups, and then what was the perspective and attitudes from community partners. So across several different demographic groups, we've highlighted here, and the report will go into more detail about this. We were able to recruit from those who identified as either more than one race, white or an other ethnicity, including Latino or Hispanic. Latino or Hispanic individuals were part of those that were specifically recruited for in this project, as we feel those are often underrepresented in research. The next demographic group that we looked at was clinical status, and we wanted to ensure that we were paying particular attention to those who have severe impact of disease. And so you'll see here demonstrated that individuals were asked the number of pain crises they have in the year, and there's pretty good diversity across the respondents, from those who indicated that they did not experience any pain crises on the left-hand side, all the way up to 10 or more pain crises per year. The next demographic group was age, and specifically we wanted to pay particular attention to those elders, those older individuals living with sickle cell. And you'll see in the category titled here as self-reported by patient, those are the participants who are living with sickle cell disease. And we do have representation of individuals 50 years and older. So again, these are often missing or underrepresented in research, and this was an important area for our recruitment. And then the final one was health insurance. We know that our clinical research studies often include those who are on commercial health insurance. So we did want to prioritize Medicaid, Medicare, or no health insurance as being important subgroups. And so this chart here reflects those respondents and when they reported on a self-report on insurance type. We did have some challenges. We also had prioritized males. However, our study did end up having majority of female respondents. So that's something that we noted as a limitation for this. Additionally, we did not have any of the survey materials translated into Spanish, so that limited our ability to really recruit from the Latino and Hispanic communities. And then we did also look at the perspectives and the attitudes of the community partners who engaged in this project. Overall, there was a great response. 100% of the CBOs rated their overall experience good as excellent, good or excellent. And then we highlighted some of the positive outcomes here. The survey presented them with community building opportunities. It helps them better understand the diversity of the clients that they serve. They were able to engage with a broader range of patients. They were able to see better event participation through offering them this survey opportunity. And they were able to build out their own research capacities in their organization. So with that, we just want to conclude saying that this technique of using the community in this way is really well suited to address limitations of conventional research approaches. And specifically for collecting preference data, it's important to look at how we can be more representative in the communities who are participating in these surveys. And so we encourage researchers, as research continues to increase in this space, to look at the need to include community expertise in these strategies that really equitably reach the community. And this work identifies how the community can help bridge the gaps between researchers and patient populations. So we want to acknowledge our community partners who worked with us on this project, and thank you to the individuals with sickle cell and their caregivers who took the time to participate in the survey, and thank you to Pfizer who for this opportunity to partner.